One board member, Andre Lise-Mateau, who is a former colleague and long-standing friend of the Minister of the Environment, Mr. Guilbeault, received over $50 million, her companies, in funding from SDTC while she sat on the board, but she voted on. I have identified a number of other companies that Ms. Mateau has an interest in that received monies from SDTC while Ms. Mateau served on the board. So I want to ask you, did you look into the funding received by MindSense Technologies Limited, which received $4 million from SDTC, in which Ms. Mateau is an investor?
So, Mr. Chair, I'm not sure I can respond at that granular level. I'll see if the team can do some research. I think it's important to know that we didn't target board members or their companies. We looked at the process that the foundation had in place, and at times there were conflicts of interest that were well managed, and we highlighted the 90 that were not.
Well, Ms. Hogan, I would note that it is a blatant conflict of interest to, as you determined, to sit in a meeting and approve funding to a company that you have an interest in, and there were at least more than $50 million that went out the door that you've identified with respect to Ms. Mateau. And not only that, but it is a violation of the law for a board member to receive funding to a company that they have an interest in from SDTC by virtue of the SDTC Act. So we're not only talking about conflicts of interest, but we're also talking about non-compliance with the SDTC Act. So I would just, for the record, ask you to come back to this committee and determine whether you factored in or considered, with respect to conflicts of interest and non-compliance with the law by Ms. Mateau,